Those are true. Names that are legendary. StockLegends.com.
Hey, good day traders, StockLegends.com here. Today we're going to look at KMAG. I have two technical charts I want to go over with you, but before we get into the details, I want everyone to go to StockLegends.com if you're not already here, and this is our website. Make sure you go to the current play section and you can read a in-depth investment research report on KMAG. Also make sure you go to the Twitter and join the conversation to get our Twitter alerts, and also down on the front page you can enter your name and email address, hit join, and you'll receive our email subscription alerts. Taking a look at the weekly chart, this goes back over 2 years, and the only reason why I brought this one up is because basically I just wanted to highlight the fact that this stock has incredible volatility at times, and it does have very wild swings, but it seems to have a similar pattern that repeats. You can see that generally around the 002 to 001 level seems to be typical lows on the stock, and right around 3 cents to above tends to be highs. So you can see that we've got very wild swings, and we very likely may be at a bottom. So to get a better in-depth analysis of what's happening in the short term, I am going to show you the short-term chart, but it's not unlikely that from here, several months from now, we could see the stock back up in the 3-cent resistance area. Now, if we do take a look at the 60-minute chart, this is, each one of these candles is 60 minutes in trading length, and this is basically a short-term perspective, and this only goes back about 1 month in trading time. You see the stock had a big drop here from over a cent down to 002. Now what we did is we took a resistance trend line and we drew it along all of the high points, and this is the selling pressure. We've got these red arrows here pushing the price down, and what happens is when we eventually break that resistance downtrend line, the stock ends up reversing into a new trend. So you can see that right around November, midday of November 28th, we ended up breaking above the resistance line. And what's also interesting and also telling is that we've used the TRIX, the tricks, to also give us our momentum indicators. And you can see that at the breakout point, we're also getting a crossover almost at the exact same time. So we know that this is giving us our falling and rising trends. You can see that it was previously in a downtrend. Now we've got that crossover point. We can generally call it a buy signal, and the stock ends up moving back into an uptrend. Now, the price action has been fairly flat. We did have very large volume come in here just after the bottom of 002, which can indicate the end of a downtrend. When we see a downtrend occur and volume pick up, that can generally stop the downtrend and reverse in the next direction. So what we're lacking right here currently is volume. If we start to get some volume to come back in, we can start to get a price run. Let's take a look at where we can see some resistance, and currently the support here at 002 is going to keep it up. Currently closed here at 0025, so we're just above the bottom, so certainly we have some ways to go up. Our first support, which is previous support, which is now resistance, is at 003. So if we can break above this resistance, you can see the stock's been basically channeling between support and resistance. This is going to confirm that upward move. So we want to see a move above 003. Our next resistance looking like 005. You can see it was a support and then it was resistance. Once we broke below the support, you can see we ran up and tested this particular line at 005, and so that is a current resistance. And we also have 0075 was previous support. Again, it should be resistance, and we can continue to go up here to about 1 cent. You can see was a lot of support here. Once we broke the 1 cent level, that began the downtrend. So ideally, here's some targets here to look at. Watch for a break of 003. Should easily take us up to 005. So watch for some great action. That would be 100% gain from today's close. Thanks very much for watching. Happy trading. Until next time.